Bugün günlük rutininizi İngilizce nasıl anlatacağınızı öğreneceğiz.
Yeah, which basically means today we are going to learn how to talk about your daily routine in English.
Exactly. Welcome to today's deep dive, everyone. We have a really specific, really fun mission for you today.
We really do. If you're a native Turkish speaker and you're learning English around that A1 or A2 level, this is made entirely for you.
Right. Because by the end of our time together today, you'll be able to easily describe your daily routine. Using simple phrases like, I wake up at 7 or I have breakfast at 8.
Or even I go to work at 9. It's about getting those sentences to just flow out naturally without even thinking about it.
Yeah, no panicking, no getting stuck, just natural flow.
Exactly. And, learning these daily routines is actually like building a circle.
A circle. What do you mean by that?
Well, your daily routine starts and ends the same way every day, right? It's a 30-minute English circle. You start the wheel in the morning, it turns all day, and it completes when you sleep. Oh, I like that. So when you learn the language for it, you're just putting English words onto a wheel that's already turning.
Precisely. And it just builds momentum from there.
Okay, wait. Let's unpack this for a second before we get into the full sentences. Is it really necessary to learn single words in isolation?
How so?
Like, shouldn't we just be jumping right into the full sentences? Wouldn't that be faster?
I mean, I get why you'd think that, but actually, no. Pulling single words from your memory first, that is what really wakes up the English brain.
Oh, wow. So it's like a warm-up exercise.
Yeah, exactly. It's the absolute foundation. Like, take the idea of relaxing, for example.
Yep.
When you talk about relaxing, it describes this calm evening routine. Drinking tea, petting a cat, just finding peace in those simple things.
Right. It's a whole vibe.
Yeah. So we need the exact words to describe those specific moments before we can build the grammar around them.
That makes a ton of sense. So let's get into the core vocabulary, the raw building blocks of your day.
Let's do it. So our first core phrase is have breakfast, which in Turkish means kahvaltı yapmak.
Right. So a simple example sentence would be, I have breakfast at 8.
And the Turkish translation for that is ben saat 8'de kahvaltı yaparım. That's super simple.
It is. And the next one is a bit more specific. The word is commute.
Commute,
Yeah.
which translates to ev ile iş arasında gidip gelmek, that daily travel.
Yeah, exactly. So in a sentence, you could say, I commute by bus.
Meaning, ben otobüsle işe gidip gelim. I feel like that word alone saves so much time.
It really does. It captures that entire daily journey. The next one is take a break.
Oh, my favorite part of the day, mola vermek,
Same here. So you might say, I take a break at noon.
which means ben öğlen mola veriyorum. Nice. What's next?
Next is finish work.
Which is işi bitirmek,
Yep. So the sentence is, I finish work at 5.
meaning ben saat 5'te işi bitiririm.
And finally, the one we talked about earlier, relax.
Dinlenmek.
Right. So I relax in the evening.
Translation, ben akşam dinlenirim. Okay, so we've got our basic building blocks now, but mornings can be a little tricky, right?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Because now we have to look at action words that come in pairs.
Phrasal verbs.
Yes, the dreaded phrasal verbs. But they are absolutely crucial for morning routines. We are going to focus on 4 specific ones today.
Okay, lay 'em on me.
We have wake up, get up, go out, and come back.
All right, let's pause right here because this is where people always get confused. Wake up and get up. They kind of sound like the same thing, don't they?
They do, and it's a huge point of confusion,
Really?
but there is a very clear difference.
Tell me.
So wake up simply means to stop sleeping. You just open your eyes, you are still in bed.
Okay.
But get up means you physically get out of bed. You go from lying down to actually standing on your feet.
Oh, wow. Okay, here's where it gets really interesting. Let me try an analogy here.
Yeah, go for it.
So waking up is like turning on your phone's screen. The screen is on, you're awake, but you're not doing anything yet.
Mm-hmm.
But getting up is actually unlocking the phone and opening an app to start your day.
That is brilliant. Yes, exactly that. Turning the screen on versus actually unlocking the phone. Perfect.
So for wake up uyanmak, the sentence is, I wake up at 7.
Right. Which means ben saat 7 uyanırım. Just eyes open.
And for get up yataktan kalkmak, the sentence is, I get up at 7:30.
Meaning ben saat 7:30'da yataktan kalkarım, feet on the floor.
Got it. And the next one was go out. Gece.
Yeah. So I go out in the morning.
Ben sabah dışarı çıkar.
Easy enough.
And the last one.
Come back. Geri dönmek. So the sentence would be, I come back home at 6.
Ben saat 6'da eve geri dönerim. Okay, so we have the actions down. We know the vocabulary.
We do.
But how do we express that these are actually habits, like things we do every single day?
Ah, right. We need to add frequency to the mix. This is the secret sauce of talking about your routine.
The secret sauce. I like that.
We need to use the simple present tense, and we introduce this magic word, usually.
Usually, which means genelical.
Exactly. But this brings up a really fascinating point about how we learn languages.
What's that?
It's something called mother tongue interference. Turkish learners actually make a very specific mistake here quite often.
Oh, really? What do they do?
Well, because of how Turkish grammar works, they often use the present continuous tense instead of the simple present.
Give me an example.
So instead of saying, I wake up early, they will say, I'm waking up early every day.
Oh, right. Because in Turkish they say, her gün erken kalkıyorum. The yorum part feels like I am doing right now.
Exactly. It's a direct translation from the Turkish mother tongue. But in English, if it's a habit, a routine, we must use the simple present. No ing.
Okay, so it's just, I usually wake up early.
Yes.
Which means, ben genellikle erken uyanırım.
Right. And for coffee.
I usually have coffee in the morning. Ben sabahları genellikle kahve içerim.
Perfect.
And for work, I usually go to work at 9. Ben sabahları saat 9'da işe girerim.
You've got it. That usually just locks it in as a habit.
Okay, so knowing how to talk about yourself is great. But, a real conversation is a two-way street.
It sure is.
So what does this all mean for having a real conversation? How do we ask other people about their day?
That is where the question structure comes in. It's a super useful phrase. What time do you?
What time do you? Meaning, saat kaçta yaparsın?
Right. You just plug the core vocabulary we learned right into the end of that phrase.
Okay, so if I want to ask about waking up, it's, what time do you wake up?
Which is, saat kaçta uyanırsın?
And for breakfast, what time do you have breakfast?
Saat kaçta kahvaltı yaparsın?
And work, what time do you go to work?
Saat kaçta işe gidersin?
It's really that simple. Let's actually demonstrate this. Let's do a quick dialogue like we're just two friends catching up on our schedules.
Sounds good. You start.
Hello. What time do you wake up?
I wake up at 7. What time do you have breakfast?
I have breakfast at 8. What time do you go to work?
I go to work at 9. I usually take a break at noon.
I finish work at 5. What time do you come back home?
I come back home at 6. I relax in the evening.
Wow, look at that. That was a full, natural English conversation using just the basics.
It really is that straightforward. And hearing the dialogue is great. That's step one. But speaking it out loud is how it actually becomes permanent in your brain.
Ah, yes. You're talking about the shadowing technique, aren't you?
I am. Shadowing is incredibly effective. It's basically listening and then immediately repeating out loud.
So, like a shadow following a person.
Exactly. When you speak out loud, your mouth literally learns the physical sounds, and your brain picks up the natural rhythm of English.
That makes total sense.
Yeah.
So it's time for our listeners to try it. We are going to do a listen and repeat session right now.
Yes. Wherever you are listening from, you need to speak out loud.
I'll say the sentence slowly. Take that silence right after to repeat it clearly. Here we go.
You've got this.
I wake up at 7.
Go ahead, say it.
I get up at 7:30.
Keep it up.
I have breakfast at 8.
Nice and loud.
I go to work at 9.
Feel the rhythm.
I have lunch at 12.
You're doing great.
I come back home at 6.
Almost there?
I have dinner at 7.
Good.
I relax in the evening.
One more.
I sleep at 11.
Fantastic. Doing that really locks the language into your muscle memory.
It really does. But to truly lock in that 30-minute English circle, we need to test your memory retrieval.
Oh, it's quiz time.
It is a mini quiz. So here's how it works. I'm going to say a Turkish sentence. You, the listener, will have a couple of seconds to think of the English translation in your head or say it out loud. Then our expert here will reveal the correct English answer.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's do it. First sentence. Ben saat 7 uyanırım.
Think about it.
And the answer is?
I wake up at 7.
Great. Next one. Ben saat 8'de kahvaltı yaparım.
Lock in your answer.
Let's hear it.
I have breakfast at 8.
Awesome. Number 3. Ben işe giderim.
Take a guess.
What is it?
I go to work.
Nice. Number 4. Ben işe dönerim.
You know this one.
And the English is?
I come back home.
Perfect. And the final one. Ben akşam dinlenirim.
Last one, make it count.
Let's hear the answer.
I relax in the evening.
Wow. If you got those right, you are well on your way. You guys did some amazing work today.
Absolutely. The progress you can make in just one deep dive is incredible.
But we don't want you to stop here. We want you to apply what you just learned. So head down to the comments and write out your own daily routine using 5 English sentences.
Yeah, we really want to see how you structure your specific day using these tools.
But before we go, we want to leave you with a slightly provocative thought to just, mull over.
Yeah, if we connect this all to the bigger picture, we've spent this whole time talking about strict daily routines.
Right, waking up at 7, working at 9.
Exactly. But what happens when a routine completely breaks? Like, what does your perfect day look like when there are 0 rules?
Oh, that's interesting.
Do you still wake up early? Or do you sleep late and just completely skip breakfast?
I'd probably sleep till noon, honestly.
Right. So think about how you would describe that perfect, completely rule-free day in English. How does your vocabulary shift?
That is such a cool way to think about it.
Right.
Applying the language to your dream day.
Exactly.
Well, you've got this, everyone. Keep practicing, keep shadowing, and keep building that circle.
A little bit of practice every single day is really what builds that strong foundation. You are doing great.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We'll catch you next time.